Tehupa, that's the USS Indianapolis.
You run the Indianapolis?
What happened? Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. He was coming back from the island of Tinian to Leyte, just delivered the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer, you know that when you're in the water, Chief? You tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know was our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list us overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief. Sharks come cruising. And sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you. Right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white, and then... oh, then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red, and in spite of all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in and they rip you to pieces. So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.
Shark Week is one of cable's longest-running programs. It is broadcast in over 70 countries worldwide. It can be seen on the Discovery Channel. The series started in 1988, and it's in its 29th year of production. This round commemorates this program's long-term success. The obverse has the head and torso of an adult bull shark in satin finish, on top of a proof-like background. Above is the inscription Shark Week. Above that is a wavy water surface representation, and below is the year 2016. The reverse has the tail of the shark in satin finish with a proof-like background with the Discovery Channel logo above. Above that is once again a wavy water surface representation, and along the left edge you will find 1 ounce and .999 fine silver inscribed. It is a BU grade round produced in the United States. Its composition is 3/9 pure silver. Its weight is 31.1 grams, and it's 39 millimeters in diameter. Bull sharks are considered to be one of the 3 most dangerous shark species, along with the tiger and the great white. Bull sharks are extremely aggressive animals, and they get their name from their short, blunt snout and due to their bullish disposition. They have a tendency to headbutt their prey before attacking it. Bull sharks can be found generally along the shoreline of all the world's oceans. The bull shark is a fish that is diadromous, meaning they can swim between saltwater and freshwater with ease. They are found in freshwater rivers all over the world. They give birth to their young in the relatively safe freshwater environment where they have few predators. bull sharks have been reported in the Mississippi River as far north as Illinois, and were seen swimming in flooded streets in and around Brisbane, Australia during the 2010 floods. They can achieve a length of approximately 13 feet and can weigh up to 1,270 pounds. Most males live for about 13 years, while females live to about 17 years of age. A bull shark must be 10 years of age before it's capable of reproduction. Their litter can range from 4 to 10 pups. Bull sharks are considered to be apex predators, meaning they are at the top of the food chain and have very little to fear from other animals. The bull shark is responsible for the third most attacks on humans. Bull sharks were blamed for a series of 5 attacks in New Jersey, known as the Jersey Shore Shark Attacks of 1916, which served inspiration for Peter Benchley's book Jaws, which Steven Spielberg turned into a blockbuster movie in 1975. This story and the remainder of this video is to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the Jersey Shore Shark Attacks of 1916. So sit back and relax for just a couple minutes while I tell you an amazing true story involving sharks, victims, and heroes which took place along the coast of New Jersey between the 1st and the 12th of July, 1916. According to the Wikipedia article titled Jersey Shore Shark Attacks of 1916. The first major attack occurred on Saturday, July 1st, at Beach Haven, a resort town established on Long Beach Island off the southern coast of New Jersey. Charles Van Zant, 25, of Philadelphia, was on vacation at the Ingleside Hotel with his family. Before dinner, Van Zant decided to take a quick swim in the Atlantic with a Chesapeake Bay retriever that was playing on the beach. Shortly after entering the water, Van Zant began shouting. Beachgoers believed he was calling to the dog, but a shark was actually biting Van Zant's legs. He was rescued by lifeguard Alexander Ott and bystander Sheridan Taylor, who claimed that the shark followed them all the way to the shore as they pulled the bleeding Van Zant from the water. Van Zant's left thigh was stripped of its flesh, and he bled to death on the manager's desk of the Ingleside Hotel. Despite the Van Zant incident, beaches along the Jersey Shore remained open. Sightings of large sharks swimming off the coast of New Jersey were reported by sea captains entering the ports of Newark and New York City, but no one seemed interested and the reports were dismissed. The second major attack occurred 45 miles north of Beach Haven at the resort town of Spring Lake, New Jersey. The victim was Charles Bruder, 27 years of age, a Swiss bell captain at the Essex and Sussex Hotel. Bruder was killed on Thursday, July 6th, while swimming 130 yards from the shore. A shark bit him in the abdomen and severed his legs. Bruder's blood turned the water red. After hearing screams, a woman notified 2 lifeguards that a canoe with a red hull had capsized and was floating just at the water surface. Lifeguards Chris Anderson and George White rowed out in a lifeboat to investigate, only to find that Bruder had been viciously attacked by a shark. They pulled him from the water, but he bled to death on the way to shore. The next 2 major attacks took place in Matawan Creek near the town of Keyport on Wednesday, July 12th, located 30 miles north of Spring Lake and inland of Raritan Bay. When Thomas Cottrell, a sea captain and Matawan resident, reported seeing an 8-foot-long shark in the creek, the town folk dismissed the claim and went about their small-town business. Around 2 p.m., local boys, including epileptic Lester Stillwell, 11, were playing in a creek at an area called the Wyckoff Dock when they saw what appeared to be an old, black, weather-beaten board or weathered log. Then a dorsal fin appeared in the water and the boys realized it was a shark. Before Stillwell can climb out of the creek, the shark pulled him under. The boys ran to town for help, and several men, including local businessman Watson Fisher, 24, came to investigate. Fisher and the others dived into the creek to find Stillwell, believing him to have suffered a seizure. After locating the boy's body and attempting to return to shore, Fisher was also bitten by the shark right in front of all the townspeople who had gathered to witness the commotion. While being attacked himself, Fisher had to release his grip of the young boy's body. He worked his way to the shore to discover his right thigh was severely injured, and he ended up bleeding to death shortly after arriving at the hospital. Stillwell's body was recovered 150 feet upstream from the attack site 2 days later on July 14th. The fifth and final victim, Joseph Dunn, 14 years of age, of New York City, was attacked half a mile from the Wyckoff dock nearly 30 minutes after the fatal attacks on Stillwell and Fisher. The shark bit his left leg, but Dunn was rescued by his brother and friend. After a vicious tug-of-war battle with the shark, Joseph Dunn was taken to the hospital. He recovered from the bite and was released on September 15, 1916. A 7.5-foot great white shark was captured 2 days after the last attack, just 4 miles from the mouth of the Matawan Creek, and allegedly contained human remains in its stomach. A 9-foot bull shark was also captured a day later, only 10 miles from Matawan. There has been much controversy over what shark committed these attacks. There is evidence that points to both a bull shark and a great white that may have been responsible. My opinion on the Discovery Channel Shark Week Bullion Silver Round. It's a pretty neat round. The shark depicted on this coin was well designed. The satin images on top of a mirrored background give this round a lot of flash. The condition of the coin was a bit disappointing. Many subtle flaws. Out of the 10 I received, there wasn't one that was even close to scratchless or without production marks. With all that said, these rounds are strictly bullion, and the price was amazing at $17.20 per ounce. I'll take an ounce of silver for that price any day.